Hi guys, my name is Taya, and today I would like to speak with you about mediation. What is mediation? What principle? Who is a mediator? Um, what is different between mediation and arbitration? And when you try to solve the problem or conflict. And because our subject will be more like, for example, focus if couple have this confrontation and this have problem, how mediator can go and help this couple. Just for example, to understand what is the protocol, how it's working, and why do you need to use mediator. So let's go. For example, a couple have argument. Couple that married and something's going on, they try to solve the problem before maybe they go and officially divorce. So if they have big fight and they argue, they cannot hear each other, they have really big conflict in the family, they need third part person to help to solve this problem. Before they go maybe to divorce process and have official lawyer and start have a courthouse, they can use first of all therapist and go for couple consultation. If this still not helping out and they not hear each other and looks like it's go this relationship to the end, they understand maybe after therapy and before official lawyer sign the paper for divorce, they have on the middle option like mediation. What is mediation? This is a person that can help to figure out and help you have your conflict solved with your problem. Lawyer, of course, everybody knows if you go to divorce, very can be expensive and pay on your wallet, yeah. So before you go through this option, you need to maybe understand what you go through or what you're planning. So why do you have mediation? So who can do even mediation? You can have two category people that can do that. First category, it's official people. So number one, it can be official mediator that have a training class, they have official lessons, and they have a license to be official mediator. Number two, it can be arbitration courthouse, that if you already go to the arbitration courthouse, it means you already go to the fight, and that cannot be argument. So if courthouse say this is what will be, you will have this and you will have that, you're done, because this is arbitration. You can have inspector that also officially can be involved, and maybe it's in your boss, and for example in a company you can have in a small group or close community, for example, you can use like trade union, because for example you can have in the office two employees that argue they have a conflict, they need to be solved. So boss of this department or this company can be official mediator to solve this problem. Sit with two employees, listen what they argue about, find the problem, find solution, and negotiate it. So this is kind of officially people that can be involved on mediation. Mediator, arbitration courthouse, inspector, or trade union. This is official and legal people that who have license. Second category, that it's not official people that also can be involved for mediation. This it can be lawyer. Lawyer, not official mediator, but can be involved to solve your problem before courthouse and divorce process. Number two, it can be psychologist also. So if you go to therapy, for example, like a couple, You sit in front of the therapist, you speak about your problem, and a therapist, psychologist that license can go and help you and solve your problem or give solution and listen to you when you both spit it out what's going on, yeah, what bother you. Number three, it can be a social teacher. So it also can be in a school teacher. It can be when kids go for some fight. It can be principal. So it can be like social teacher. And number four, it can be also like social network, like a church, for example. So if you're a very religious person, or maybe you're not very religious, but you go to some community, like a church, for example, and you have some type of maybe misunderstanding between husband and wife, but you read the Bible or Torah or Quran, you go to synagogue or church, and you can go to this community and ask priest to give you advice, be wisdom person that can help solve the problem for the family for this specific situation. So what is principle of mediation? Number one, you need to be neutral. So person who have this job or request to be mediator, they need to be number one, neutral. So you cannot be on a position that like, oh, I'm a family member from the wife, so I'm in her position, or I'm family member or cousin with or co-worker with the husband, so I'm on his position. Person who have mediation need to be neutral, 100%. So it doesn't matter about race, skin color, religion, family member, and etc. So you need to be neutral position, number one. Number two, you need to be 100% confidential. So everything that happened in this room, all conversation that you speak, every information that they say or share or provide, pictures, video, audio, tell their story, this cannot leave the room. So mediation is 100% must be confidential, because by the law, doesn't matter if it's from not official person, like let's say psychologist or the church who try to help solve the problem, or it's arbitration courthouse, everything still need to be 100% legal, documented, and confidential. So nothing can left room, because people need to feel the safe and all the information private, protected. Number three, for mediation, both sides need to have agreement that they agree to be in mediation. You cannot say woman want her mediation because she's very emotional, she cannot control her emotion or situation, or maybe she angry with her husband because husband did not hear her, and husband don't want to go for mediation. You cannot be trained and say, yes, you need to come, you need to sit, you need to listen. That it must be on the both way. If you go, for example, for divorce, if you go to the courthouse, if you go to arbitration courthouse, it's a different subject. It's a different level, and we will speak about this in another video about arbitration, what is different between mediation and arbitration, courthouse and negotiation. But this is the next step. For mediation, both sides, both people need to be 100% agree. No pressure, no push. Both need to be involved to this and say, yes, I agree to go to this process officially before we have a next step. Cannot have any pressure. So everybody need to understand that completely clear, completely open for this discussion on front of the third person. It can be again therapist, or it can be lawyer, but you need to both agree that you will share information, your thoughts, or something else, totally by your choice, and you both open for this. If something goes, let's say, wrong, and you change your mind, you cannot handle this, or something unpleasant, or maybe one of the part share some information that it hurt your feeling, or will hurt you financially, or embarrassed you, or cross a boundary line or something else, and you want to stop, you want to cancel, you have 100% rights to stop mediation anytime. So you cannot be, it's not like a courthouse with arbitration, that it's almost like no choice. Here you have a choice. You can stop anytime and say, basta, I'm done, I don't want to go forward. I make decision, for example, that this is not working out, or we cannot negotiate, or I did not see with this process we can solve our problem. I want to go and have a next step, let's say, for example, divorce. So just make sure that you have a full rights to cancel anytime, stop the process, and just no negotiation and go for the next level. On the end, also both sides need to be acknowledged that this will be summarize all process, everything will be officially right on the paper, so all results, everything that you say, everything what you share, everything that you have negotiate between both of you. Let's say you want to have separation, or let's say you would like to go to divorce but don't have official lawyer for divorce because it's cost you a lot of money. So if you want to be on a friendly way, have mediation and say, hey, this house for you, this house for you, this car mine, this car is yours, this furniture or this chair is mine, bedroom it's yours. So everything that you, for example, negotiate, everything have summarized, everything right on the paper, and you both sign this paper, and this will be official. From that, you will go and officially represent these documents to the courthouse, and will be much cheaper. Again, I'm not a lawyer, it's not official advice. You need to do all your research, and I'm not stop anybody to have official lawyer for divorce. If you need it, please use. If you want to go to the courthouse without lawyer and not negotiated and no mediation or nothing, again, it's your choice, it's your life, it's your decision. So it's not a legal advice. So just warning. Only share this information and thoughts that for a little bit acknowledge and give you idea that you can go and make much more your homework and research. So back to the story. For all paper that will be signed and summarized, everything will be official and everything will be legal. So both sides need to be agreed. If you on the end of mediation, again, disagree with something, or if you're not happy with something, this is not working out. It's not only one way. Both people need to be agreeing 100% clear what's going on, what happened, and they're ready to sign. No pressure, no push, no stress or drama. Both people who have agreement from the start, like, yes, we understand that we need help and we will go for mediation. They in control, they in the charge, they can negotiate, they totally involved in process. It's not about, again, like arbitration courthouse that make decision and just let you know this is results and what you will have. In mediation, both people, couple, know that they involve actively speaking, conversation, negotiation, and they have a control of this process. Okay, I hope I speak clearly enough. If it's not, you can go book with me appointment in my site, TayaManhattan.com. We can discuss this more and we can have our mediation too. So, what is the function of mediation? So, you, number one, need to understand that person who do mediation for you need to research both sides and have maximum information about you. If you go to divorce before, what was reason? What is your background? How did you handle negotiation before? What the drama? What in conflict? What is criminal stuff if you have on the records? What causes this problem? Any video, audio, recording, social media, newspaper, forever, what they have it, they need maximum collect information and have a history background for both of you to understand clearly what they handle, what they go through, with who they speaking, what type of people. It can be maybe this person have some type of trauma, or maybe this person go emotion roller coaster. Maybe this person just in some medication and have effect and what causing this problem and cannot maybe control themselves emotionally and argue all the time or yelling and cannot hear it, or like very, very impulsive, have reaction. It's why maybe other person, other partner cannot negotiate because it's already like if you have a conflict in your family, it's just like very, very emotional. So you sometimes lost respect, or you just did not hear it, or you just ignore it. It's why you need sometimes fourth part person to kind of understand, and maybe they will be much more respectful, much more shy, much more professional, and sometimes you just want to speak with somebody else to hear their side. So mediator who involved in this process, number one, can go and search all history for both sides to understand with whom he or she working. Number two, mediator, very active listener. So if you go and tell the story, so they need to understand that you both adult, you both actively involved, and you both have a voice. So if one person go and speak about their feeling, situation, thoughts, reaction, what they go through, you need to be respectful. You need to be quiet before will be your turn. And again, mediator go and give you choice also later that you have a chance to speak, share your thoughts, idea, feelings, give maybe document that you was recorded something. You both need to be respected because by the protocol for mediation, both need to be, again, you are respectful, you are adult, you both agree before this process. It's why you're here. Not only one person wanted and second was like dragging. So both come here because you want to solve the problem. It means if one person disrespectful, yelling, interrupted, something that you need to know officially by protocol, you will be punished. You can pay the fee, you can have a ticket, you can stop the mediation, and if you cannot hold it yourself, represent yourself, it means next level will be with lawyers or extra people in the mediation, or you just go to the courthouse and have divorce or arbitration courthouse that you will not have other choice to speak. So you need to understand that it's not just you go and speak and yell or something that you can do in a house if you cannot control your emotion and if you're not adequate adult person who know how to handle the problem. So it's why you have this official process. It means you need to be respectful or you will be in a charge. You will have a ticket. Again, if you was agreed to go for mediation, you cannot be delayed because again, you can have a ticket. If you delay or people who represent you can delay, yes, you will be charged. So mediator, very active listener, can listen both sides. What is your story? What is your story? Again, to collect history, collect background, collect all information that possible can help solve your problem and find solution for you. Number 3, organized process. So mediator, it's a person that organize process and have not only active listening, they need to be sure that all information was provided, both people was heard, and officially when they negotiate and have solution, everything will be right on a paper, signed from the both side, and you will represent official paper that this is official documents reflect, hey, we provide this for you. So organized process about meeting, about who is coming, time frame, process, explain to you everything by protocol and what you will go step by step, how it's going. Number 4, have opinion. So mediator can give option, can give opinion, person who help to provide information to both of you. So it's not something that like, hey, this mediator, why need to be neutral? And not be only on a one side person and say like, oh, okay, you know what? For example, somebody cheating in a family. So I'm so sorry for second person. So in this person, I will go and collect information and I will go and help, let's say, wife, but I will hide it for the husband that woman tried to punish him and also cheating or something else or hide something from him. No, 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 no. This is 100% illegal. This is not how it's working. But give the option, give all information, provide all information from the both sides. So you know that nothing hide it, everything on the table, and you need to hold it. It is what it is. Number 5, give all information, but not give officially advice. So what is different? If this person have a homework that it was first, have a background history and find something from both sides when you go for the table and have the story and negotiation, mediator person provide all information but not give official advice. Even we remember again from the start of the story that not official mediator, it can be therapist like psychologist, it can be church, it can be lawyer. Even if lawyer involved and have a role like mediator, he provide all information that he find or she find from both sides, but cannot give you official legal advice. You need to negotiate. You need to discuss and say, okay, if we go to divorce, I won't have this car and I give the house because I have extra kid that I will take care of. So, but I don't need extra money that you will pay for me. It's just for example, etc. Yeah. So person, even if it's lawyer involved on mediation, cannot give you official advice, but can help you provide all information that you need to discuss and find solution. Number 6, help to find compromise. Sometimes when you have too much emotion, sometimes when you have too much in your mind, and sometimes you just not clearly see something, what's going on, and you just like keep going and chewing and chewing and chewing. Mediator can help you to find compromise and say, hey, look, from this angle, you can have like that and compromise. Or I hear you that you explain about your feelings or situation, what you would like to have. What about this side of the situation? So mediator can help you to find compromise when you negotiate that both people happy. So the biggest result that you need to understand for mediation, you go because you want to find solution. It's not that because you want to make other person more exhausted. It's not because you want to yell at somebody. It's not because you want to spit it out that you feel emotionally much better. If you want like this, it's not working out. Like second person need to zip it and just listen, and only you can be happy it's not working out. For this, you can go to therapist and just pay it to the therapist and pay money for the therapy. But it's not mediation. Mediation is to solve the problem that both people agree and happy with results. Like, yes, we both compromise, we both happy with results. Yes, it's what we will do. Both agree. And yeah, number 7, like results, everybody negotiate and be happy on the end and agree with everything what they will sign. If some, like you have 20 points that you write in negotiation and 5 of them, one person disagree, it's not how it's work. You still need to have 100% agree on the both sides, that everybody say, I agree what's going on. I clearly what I will sign right now. I agree to do these rules, and I promise that I will not break these rules, because if you do, after you will go to the courthouse, and maybe go not just like to divorce courthouse, you will go to arbitration, and that like will be very, very interesting and much more expensive. So, because yes, you will pay the ticket for that if you break your rule. So, why people go to the mediation? You have 5 points, what I personally find out. So, number 1, it can be summarize officially everything that they try to negotiate. So, if couple want to go for negotiation, they need to have summarize everything that they have, what they know, and just officially prepare paper. Even if they on a friendly way, they need still kind of not by the words friendly speak about. They need official paper that it say, we have this conversation, we both happy, we both agree. Right now we need to summarize, and just for our peace of mind, we won't have mediation that have official paper. We signed it on front of the person, and this will be official paper. Number 2, they have some type of maybe secrets between them. They do not want to go and have for the third part public. Maybe they have some type of agreement or sickness or medication or some 18 plus subject fantasy that they date or have it, that it's not okay in social life. Yeah, maybe they have some type of secret that they have agreement, but they don't want to go and tell this in a courthouse on the front of the judge because they're shy, or it's because they promise and don't want to go to the public, or maybe they don't want to speak on around like 12 people on the courthouse because they don't want to have involved fourth person about this officially. So it's why they have for mediation some type of secrets, because mediation it's very private meeting, it's very private confidential process, so nobody allowed to go and say anything outside or left the room what you speak about. Number 3, emotion. If you go to the fight, if you go to the argue, if you have some misunderstanding or you have some type of conflict in a relationship and you want to solve, but you have a lot of pop-up emotion, you have a lot of uncontrollable reaction, and you cannot hear each other, you just yelling, yapping, breaking furniture in the house, and etc. And you make decision that you need to go for mediation. It's a very good decision because your emotion hold you up to solve the problem, to find solution. So this will be perfect neutral step to pay less money, go to the before you go to the court, have a lawyers, and just to clear your mind and control your emotion. Number 4, people use mediation because maybe live in different time zone, different country, they cannot have meetings, or they just want to save money, because for mediation you still have negotiation, you still have agreement between two people, clarity with your mind, with your emotion, find results for both people happy. But for mediation process, number one, it will be much faster than you have, for example, from the courthouse or with lawyers. Again, I not disrespect lawyers. I did use lawyer also. Everybody very smart. They have their own job. Courthouse very respectfully. Lawyers also, they have their own process, but just like an option before you go and jump to some more expenses, you can have something first step, like, yeah, you try to solve the problem foundation in a family. If it's not working up, you go for mediation. If it's not working out, you go to the lawyer, and after you go to the courthouse. So it's kind of increase, increase, increase. Of course, time frame go up, your check go up. So of course, if you try give a shot and have mediation process, yeah, you can have. So people who live again on other like different time zone, different country cannot meet very common, or they just want save money, they use mediation. And number five, partner really want to be friendly. They ready for conversation. They want to negotiate. They want to solve the problem, but they not maybe educated in this process. For example, you're not divorced every single time or months or years, and it's first time situation, and maybe you not even go, don't need it, go to divorce, yeah, but you try to kind of be clear it up before and solve the problem, so you can skip and have a second chance. It's also optional. Or maybe you just want to be very friendly. You understand that this is not working out and that it was a mistake, or it's just not your person anymore, but you still love them, you still respect them, you wish the best luck, and you're like, okay, we don't have too much to share, like we don't have a house because it was for rent, or maybe you have a car, I have a car, so you have your car, I have my car, we don't have any kids, so it's much easier. And I wish the best that you will have a new partner much better, so we can go on a friendly way, separate it, have mediation, sign the paper, go to the court, have a stamp, see you never, alligator. That is also kind of optional. So 5 options why do you use mediation, or why you can use mediation. I hope this information was helpful. So click my video next one that I will speak about more for mediation, what is different mediation and arbitration, a little bit much more details, for give you education a little bit, or give you idea for your research or homework if you need it. I hope you never need the situation, but if you, I wish I was helpful. So yeah, if you have any question, you can go and click to my site, TayaManhattan.com. You can also book a consultation with me, and I will be super excited and happy to help you and do my best to solve your problem. So yeah, if you need any help, let me know. Have a wonderful day. Speak to you soon. Bye bye.